Today, we'll be walking through the process of creating and customizing quizzes and exporting a video with a quiz or survey, and how to receive reports on quiz results. But first, pop quiz. When using video to teach, how do you know if your viewer actually learned what you wanted them to learn? Well, by using Camtasia's interactive quizzing features, it is easy to directly track data and gain feedback from your viewers, turning ordinary video learning content into an engaging, effective, and interactive learning experience. There are a couple ways to create a new quiz or survey in Camtasia. One way to add a quiz is by selecting Interactivity from the Tools panel and selecting the first option, which allows you to move the quiz freely on the timeline. Or to add the quiz to selected media, which attaches it to a point on your video file, which then moves together on the timeline. Adding a quiz turns on quizzing mode, which allows you to add more quiz events by clicking above the video track or the timeline. Quiz mode can be toggled on or off by clicking on this arrow. Once you have your quiz selected, you can navigate to the right to find the Properties Inspector, where you can customize your quiz questions and functionality. The first tab is the Quiz Options. Here you can change the name of your quiz, whether or not your viewers can see the results, and if the quiz will be scored. You can also preview what your selected quiz is going to look like. The Question Mark tab is where you add the actual questions to your quiz. Here you can choose your question type, enter question text, and answers to the question. You can set the correct answer by clicking on the circle to the left, and decide if you want to give viewers feedback depending on their answers. For example, send the viewer to a specific URL if they answer incorrectly. You can also add additional questions to your quiz event and customize the answers the same way we just learned. When finished, you can click this button to preview your quiz. It is important to note that for videos with interactive quizzes and surveys, these must be viewed using the TechSmith Smart Player. Uploading your finished file as an MP4 to YouTube, Vimeo, or many other video playback sites will not allow you to view and use your interactive quizzes. Thankfully, it is possible to upload to screencast.com, which automatically uses the TechSmith Smart Player, or upload the files to your own website or a SCORM-compliant LMS. To upload your finished video, click the green Share button at the top right-hand side of the screen. This will bring up your options where we can see multiple shortcuts. To export your quiz, choose either screencast.com or local file. If we export using a local file, we are brought to a menu with several options, where we can change the file format or export directly as a web page. Make sure the Include Quiz icon is checked off, then navigate to the Options menu. Here, we can decide whether or not we want to receive regular updates on quiz results, or if the viewers can take the quiz anonymously, or skip the quiz altogether. Next to the Options menu is the Appearance menu, which allows you to change the display of your quiz icons and gives you the option to allow viewers a replay of the last section. Finally, if you wish to upload to a SCORM-compliant LMS, check the Include SCORM box and tailor your options to the right. It's now time to export your video. Today, we learned how to use Camtasia's quizzing features to gain feedback from our viewers. Please leave any feedback or questions you may have, and we'll try our best to answer. Thanks, and see you next time.